They came as pilgrims. In 1984, they were poor boys from Pennsylvania who moved to LA in search of record contract gold. What Poison got was a monstrous following, the likes of which the city had never seen.
And the next thing you know, we're out on the road playing clubs all over the United States, and all of a sudden Talk Dirty to Me becomes a #1 video on MTV.
Talk dirty to me.
But you know what's lacking at this point, and it's the scariest thing, is that now everything you want is available. Every drug, every girl, any house, any car, anything that you want at that exact moment is available to you.
Having achieved their most righteous place atop the Pops, Poison was left with little new territory to seek out and conquer. So the boys began instead to fight each other.
Me and CeCe get into a huge fist fight, and we're not even sure to this day to look at each other what the fight was about. It was a knockdown, drag out, knock teeth out, broken nose, fist fight that really damaged beyond anything. It damaged our friendship. That was it for us. We both walked separate ways, and it was a horrible experience because this was a guy that made me laugh probably harder than anybody and was one of my closest friends. I think that was the biggest bitch of all of it.
Without CeCe, Poison managed to trudge its way into the 90s, though it was clear that hard rock had found itself a new name: grunge rock. No longer pop music's kingpin, Bret Michaels became the kind of rock star he never wanted to be: arrogant, abusive, and out of control. And on May 24th, 1994, the diabetic who wasn't supposed to drink, drank too much, ending the evening with his car wrapped around a telephone pole.
And now at this point, I'm like, I gotta change my life. I gotta go back to doing exactly what I believe in. And I said, you know what I want to do? I need to take a break. I need to change my life. I need to move out of LA. I need to move to a different location and just start new.
So where is he now? Bret has made the move to movies.
The first film that I wanted to do, A Letter from Death Row, was a really intense screenplay, and the reason that I wanted to do it was I wanted to separate the Bret Michaels that everyone knew.
None of us are innocent! None of us! Every man's got his snapping point. Maybe I reached mine. Maybe I did kill Christy.
Bret also began a new company alongside fellow wreaker of havoc, Charlie Sheen.
The next thing you know, I'm directing a film for Miramax and Millennium called No Code of Conduct, which I also wrote and do a little starring role in.
Sorry, amigo. No deal till she coughs up the other balloon.
Despite the starring roles, Bret is perhaps still best recognized for his stint as Playgirl's Sexiest Man Alive, and that other sort of low-budget, independent kind of thing he did back in 1994, a real family pleaser.
Pamela Anderson and I had a very sexual, very fun, a great relationship, and at that point, we made a tape, a very sexual tape between the two of us. It's private, it wasn't meant to be out, and there's not a lot more you can say about it.
There's plenty to say, however, about the golf stroke Bret showed off at VH1's Fairway to Heaven. Not to worry, music will forever remain his forte.
I'm always going to be able to make music, and that's one of the greatest feelings that you can have, you know, and I think that's what drives me, that's what makes me happy.